All right, we're wrapping up. This is 505. Team building is the last of our topics in regards to coaching questions and build conversations to build employee engagement. So there's 5 conversations and the coaching guide with all the question sets. If you haven't downloaded it, check that out. And there's lots of different questions to get conversations started around each of the 5 topics, specifically targeting individual or team level and as well as organizations. So, again, download those and the questions will get you started. The last of the 5 is teamwork. So we talked a little bit about trust. We talked a little bit about motivation. We talked a little bit about career development, and shared just a question and thought around potential and unlocking potential of the team. So teamwork really, comes together, right? If we've done some of this other work, most likely we've helped facilitate tighter bonds on the team anyway. One of the models I love to use is the 5 dysfunctions of a team. I've used that model for a very long time. Great resource. And the essence of the tool is, we start with level 1 trust elements and creating, vulnerability-based trust where people feel safe on the team, where people assume good intention, right? Where people feel like no matter what they say or what they do, people have their back. And again, if that doesn't exist, that's something that you need to work on ASAP. Second level would be conflict. We do a lot of work with organizations where conflict's not comfortable. We don't have difficult conversations. And the reason is because there's not high trust. If you have high trust with folks, you can have those conversations fairly easily. If we have those conversations and people can bring their voice to the table, they're committed to whatever the decision is, whether it's their idea or someone else's. And that in turn leads to high levels of accountability. And the best measure of that is whether you, the manager, are holding people accountable or whether your team members are holding each other accountable. So that's something that's, something to think about. Found a great article on culture of accountability versus blame. So if that's something that would be helpful to you, has a pretty cool graphic that you can talk with your team about. Let me know. Drop in the comments. I'll make sure I get that over to you. And then lastly, the results component. Obviously, we're going to achieve great results if we built from the bottom up. Trust, conflict, commitment, accountability. The results are going to come. Okay, but clarity around results and outcomes is really important. Measures in place, KPIs, how we're measuring whether we're accomplishing these things, how often we check in on those particular measures, and celebrate success is really critical as well. So check out the 5 dysfunctions if you're not familiar. If there's any of those tools or resources that might be helpful, give a shout out.